Kansas City Chiefs. The season's not about Mahomes. It's not about Travis Kelce Swift. It's not about their really good defense. This season turns on left tackle, right tackle. Can Josh Simmons, the Ohio State left tackle, the ex-Aztec, the number one pick, can he do the job at left tackle? Can Jalen Moore, in a combination with Jawan Taylor, hold up, do the job at right tackle? Andy Reid is of the opinion, yes. We fix those bookend guys. That protects Mahomes. Mahomes in the pocket is much more dangerous. And by the way, we got a lot of diverse speed, and we're going to attack down the field because Mahomes is not going to be running for his life. It's going to be fascinating to see. Now, there is no Rashee Rice to start for the first 6 weeks by virtue of the suspension. That's going to be a blow because he's going to miss 4 games against some of the best teams in the league. But if they are what they think they are because they fixed the pass blocking and the run blocking, they're going to really be dangerous. So I got Kansas City winning until somebody takes them out. I don't know that Denver can take them out, but I think Denver is going to be the second team in the division. You got Sean Payton, Bo Nix back for their second year. You got a number 1 ranked defense that just added Jared Barron at a great cover corner from the University of Texas. You add into that 2 free agents they signed from the 49ers, Dre Greenlaw and the veteran safety Tufnaga. Those are pretty good football players to an already really good defense. And on offense, it's more than just Bo Nix and more than just Cortland Sutton. Now they went into the marketplace and they got a really good pass-catching tight end in Evan Ingram, and they got the near 1,000-yard rusher, J.K. Dobbins, and they drafted another running back, R.J. Harvey. I think they got every component to take the next step. It'll be interesting to see how different they are in year 2 with Peyton and Nix than they were in year 1. Chargers. I think Joe Horwitz done a great job in 2 years loading that roster with athletes who can run. Only concern I have, and I might be the only guy in a street corner saying I have no problem with Justin Herbert. The whole world is writing hasn't won bleep. He's put up all these numbers, hasn't won bleep. Well, that's an organizational failure. He's played hurt virtually every year because he's taken such a pounding because the offensive front was so bad. And they haven't had game-breaking wide receivers, and the running game has been skitterish and iffy throughout the course of his career. And he's gone through coaching changes, offensive coordinators, etc. What's wrong with the Chargers is not the quarterback. It's easy to say he's never won a playoff game. He's 0-2. It's easier and more realistic to say the organization has failed him. Now, they think they've fixed the offensive line, though this loss of Rashawn Slater is huge. I think they have enough at wide receiver. I'm still waiting for Quentin Johnston to show up as an every Sunday player, causing problems rather than an in-and-out guy. They think they're going to be okay at running back. Najee Harris today was just named the starter for Friday night's game, despite just 6 days of practice. So you got Harris and you got Omari Hampton. I think offensively they're going to be okay. Huge question. Life after Joey Bosa and life after the 2 defensive tackles that were allowed to jump ship as free agents. That's a lot of uncertainty. Do they have skilled people who can rush the passer? Damn right they do. Jesse Minter will dial up everything from Khalil Mack to Thule, who's replacing Bosa at that rush end position. I do love their back 7. They are really deep at linebacker. They got a lot of athletes in the back secondary. But if you can't stop the run, and we'll find that the first couple weeks of the season, if you haven't replaced those bookend inside tackles, you got a real problem. But what's wrong with the Chargers has nothing to do with Justin Herbert. I think they're really, really close. But until they answer my questions, and my questions are the only ones that count, until they answer my questions, I can't see them winning the division. And I think Denver's a little bit more complete than the Chargers are right now. And the last one is the Raiders. This is so intriguing to me. This is a new era with a proven leader in Pete Carroll, a big play quarterback in Geno Smith, obviously a big play college running back in Ashton Genty. But that's it. What you need to do is hand out name tags in the locker room to the offensive linemen, because we don't know who any of these guys are because hardly any of them have played with any success. And although I like the defensive front from Mad Max Crosby to the other side, I don't like the back 7. They lost everybody. And they were building a good defense, and they lost the linebackers and guys in the secondary. So they're going to hand out name tags. Hi, I am, and who are you? Oh, you're my teammate here. Okay, in cover 2. I just don't know they have enough players. And they just lost another player today. Amari Cooper, the wide receiver, quit.
Quit?
Walked out.
Wow.
Went to a team meeting and informed them, I am retiring. Wow. And again, he's been a solid receiver. He's not been the superstar I thought he would be when he came out of Alabama, and he's moved around the league a bunch. And now he's walked out on the Raiders 2 days before they're supposed to play their first game. So Pete Carroll's, it's work in progress. I'd love to see the energy. They will find some blasts on defense. I just don't think they have a really good 53-man roster. I don't think it's complete. So it's Kansas City's game until somebody knocks the crown off Andy Reid. You buy what I say about who finishes second versus third? Go ahead.
All the fans are going, man, Hacksaw's a Charger hater, man. Because Charger Nation, I think, thinks that they're definitely the number 2 team in this division.
Could be, but the questions I have, those are legitimate questions.
They are legitimate questions, but it's just funny. It's the rivalry going. Yeah, you got to pick Kansas City number 1. But it's funny how you have the Browns at the bottom of the AFC North, you get the Raiders at the bottom of the AFC West, and they're both the soap opera teams, right? And so they're going to still be fun to follow, even if they're well under 500. But I wanted to ask you. You say Najee Harris is going to start for the Chargers.
Yes.
He hasn't played a lick in preseason. He's barely had any contact. Why not start the kid Omarion Hampton and then bring Harrison off the bench?
Important game. It's Kansas City. It's their defense. It's Steve Spagnuolo. You got to have blitz protections. Veterans can do that. Young guys in their first time at war probably get overwhelmed by it. Not to say Hampton's not going to get snaps. He'll get some snaps. And they must firmly believe Najee can stand up and take hits. We'll see if Najee gets stunned and he has to come out, or Najee's not Najee because he's had virtually no practice. Then Hampton is going to be the guy with Haskins as the backup short-term fullback, if you will. But they're going to throw the damn ball. Now, do you agree or disagree with me? The problem in Boltville has nothing to do with Justin Herbert, because whole national media is making it as if the failure of the franchise, owned by the first family of football, the Spanoses, is Justin Herbert's fault. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, Justin Herbert can do no wrong. He dates all the pretty women, and but yeah, I think you're right. And there's been that shuffling of the deck on the front line. He's going to be running for his life again, and you're right. And like Najee Harris, I'm worried he's not going to have the vision, because that's the thing you always hear about running backs, the vision to see the holes. But Herbert, he's had collapses, but the collapse, like in the playoffs against the Jaguars, that was a defense for the Chargers that imploded in the second half. It wasn't him.
And the collapse against Houston because they couldn't freaking protect him in last year's playoffs. They threw 4 picks.
Yeah. So it's not on him. They got to fix it.
Okay. All things AFC West. We're just halfway through here, our NFL preview.